Hello everyone, this is Nimish and today we're going to review one of the most awaited films of Shah Rukh Khan ever, Raees. And I just watched this movie, and at the outset, before I even get into this review, I want to give you a perspective of what a Shah Rukh Khan fan's brain is going through all over these years. So let's go and check out the list, and I'm quickly going to run through the list of movies he has been doing so that you understand where I'm coming from when I'm doing this review. The movies he have done are Dear Zindagi, Fan, Dilwale, Happy New Year, Chennai Express, Jab Tak Hai Jaan, Dawn 2, Rawan, My Name is Khan, Billu, Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi, and then dating back to 2007, which is 10 years ago, he did Om Shanti Om, the extremely entertaining movie, and Chak De India, for which he was absolutely appreciated and till today remembered for. So ever since then, from 2007 till now, the movies that I have named, barring Fan and Dear Zindagi, of course, I didn't enjoy any of them, and I'm sure there are many Shah Rukh Khan fans who really didn't enjoy movies like Happy New Year, Dilwale, etc., etc. And so, my perspective when I was watching Raees or when I walked into Raees was, please SRK, give us one good movie that we can go back with, being a proud fan, and we can really enjoy fully. And it is only with that perspective that I say at the outset, before getting into the details and the micro level details of the review, that this is one of Shah Rukh Khan's career best movies. Career best because we have just visited the past 10 years of his career, and I think that this is one of the finest films he has ever done. The details of the acting, story, etc., I will get to in a very short time, but this is for you guys there who are looking for a short answer, who are looking for a quick review, who are not looking for any nonsense and details and postmortem of any movie. And at an entertainment level, this movie gets you right from the word go till you go out of the theater. This movie is absolutely entertaining. It is gripping, it is thrilling, it is set in a realistic mode. It does have the commercial elements to it, but at the same time, they're very much in sync. The reality and the commercial elements are very much in sync with each other, and so you don't feel the commercialism in the movie, so to speak. And especially when it comes to the second half and the movie progresses, you get more and more involved in the reality of the situation. So this is going to be a spoiler free review, and so for the short answer, the people who are looking for a quick answer in terms of entertainment value, 100 out of 100, acting value 100 out of 100, this movie is fantastic. So now let's get into the details of this. I want to begin with the acting. Shah Rukh Khan, 5 out of 5. I think that he has done an absolutely fantastic job, and this is a role that somehow seemed very catered to him. It seemed like he could relate to the kind of basic nature traits of Raees, kind of rising to power in a very short time and dealing with all the things he has to deal with, having the moral ground to his heart, and all of those things that the character had. He played it out so well, it felt like he was literally, that was him. In a long time, we've always seen Shah Rukh Khan be Shah Rukh Khan, whether it's in Fan, where he was literally Shah Rukh Khan, whether it was in Dear Zindagi, where he tried to play a different role, but he was still being Shah Rukh Khan. Dilwale, Happy New Year, he was basically just being the Shah Rukh Khan image that we have of Shah Rukh Khan. And so he was never into a character role. My Name is Khan was one movie that I remember that he was literally playing a character. But ever since then, he has been doing, even Billu, he was playing Shah Rukh Khan. So it's been a long time since we've seen him play a character like Mohan Bhargav of Swades. And so this movie, he definitely is playing Raees. He's playing that character to the T, and he is outstanding. In extremely strong support is Nawazuddin Siddiqui. He is absolutely phenomenal, and he steals the show whenever he comes on screen. He is mind blowing, and somehow, if you take him out of the movie, half the charm of the movie goes away. So that's how important his character is and his performance is to the movie. Mahira Khan, the actress, has a very short role, but it's very natural. She's not going over the top, she's not being fake, she's not being cheesy and annoying like a bullshit love story put into the middle of a commercial movie for the sake of it. That's not at all how it is. She has done a fantastic job also, especially because it's her first Hindi movie. It's commendable what she's done. Zishan Ayub, the best friend of Shah Rukh Khan in this movie, is absolutely fantastic. I think he's also a writer, but this is one of his best performances. We've seen him in quite a few movies playing smaller parts and supporting roles, but this is one of his finest performances. He goes through a range of emotions and he is absolutely fantastic. So on the acting department, this movie gets a 5 out of 5. It's brilliant. The music of the movie is not so good. Lela O Lela is the one song that has gone completely bonkers on YouTube and everywhere. It's got so famous. But other than that, that's an old song which has been recreated. But other than that, the songs are not something great. And even in the movie, whenever they come, it feels like they're ruining the pace. They're ruining the thrill ride that the movie has to offer. So they feel a little forced because, it has a commercial element, the movie, and therefore the songs have to come in at one point or the other. And so, but they generally the songs aren't too good either. So I couldn't really rate them so much because they feel very delinked from the movie. They feel like they've just been thrown in there, and neither the director nor the filmmaker nor the music director was told how important the songs are, because the songs are not important in this movie. Moving on to the screenplay. Now, this is a very tricky part because the screenplay, I can understand what the director was trying to get at, and this is a spoiler free review, so don't worry about me giving any details. But I can understand what the director wanted to get at. He wanted to address a bunch of issues, but I think that became too much in the second half, and so definitely the screenplay could have been tighter. Definitely the film could have been around 12 to 13 minutes shorter, and it could have had, chopped off a bunch of scenes, chopped off a bunch of narratives actually, and made it much tighter and much more impactful. But nevertheless, the screenplay is commendable, and what this film has achieved, especially in terms of what it was trying to say, and Shah Rukh Khan's performance and his career as we just visited and revisited, is fantastic. Cinematography, the technicals, everything is up to the mark. It blends in perfectly. Gujarat has been portrayed in a fantastic manner, and it gives a completely different feel to a Bollywood movie, because usually we are only in Mumbai, Delhi, nowadays even Kolkata. But it's very nice to see sides of Gujarat which we've not seen much before. The last time we actually visited Gujarat properly was Kai Poche, and so in this movie it was nice to have that. So the technicals overall captured Gujarat very well, and everything was in place on the technical front. Storytelling wise, which is basically, I like to refer to the director as a storyteller, and so storytelling wise they definitely had a lot of room to achieve a lot of things. This movie could have gone 10 different ways, but the director has chosen a neutral path. He's not being on one side or the other. He's not telling a tale from one angle to another. He's being like the central person who's basically weaving all the characters around him. So I think that the direction could have been better overall for what the film was trying to achieve in general, but nevertheless it never fails to entertain, and for some people that's a great film and that's a great director, and so he has done a good job too. Rahul Dolakia has done a fantastic job. So overall, without overcomplicating the issues and getting into minor details, because this movie, what I went in to watch and what I came out with is basically entertainment value. It had entertainment throughout. It is entertaining. It is meant to entertain. It is not even meant to be kind of, it's not even, people don't even care if you're going to speak about the screenplay or the cinematography of this movie, because the purpose is to entertain. So this movie overall, definitely watch it. Not only Shah Rukh Khan fans will like it, but anyone who wants to watch an entertaining movie based in the crime, drug lord, bootlegging kind of gangster setting will like this movie. It is really, really an entertaining watch. So now, when it comes to rating the movie, my rating scale is a little different. You'll notice in the description that I've given a quick brief of it. It's basically on how much I would recommend this movie. It's not necessarily based on the standard rating of how this movie gets 4 stars, so this movie can't get 4 stars and stuff like that. It's only based on how much I would recommend it. And that's why I quoted and cited Shah Rukh Khan's career graph of the past 10 years. And in that sense, when I would probably not even recommend one of those movies to anyone, this I would highly, highly, strongly recommend you guys to watch it. And so I'm going with 4 stars for Raees. Definitely watch it. Leave your comments below as to what you think. I'm sure many of you have different opinions. Some of you might have hated it. Some of you might have loved it more than even I did. And so I would love to know what you guys think. Definitely stay tuned for the review of Kabil, which will also be up on my channel very soon. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and take care.